This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And before we start the video, I would just like to ask, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. 94% of the people who watch my videos are unsubscribed. And it would help so much to push towards, well, me being able to monetize the channel, which is something I would like to do, just, get a little money off of it. Of course, not every video would be monetized, but I would just like to ask you for your help. You don't have to, of course, but I'm just asking you for your help. It would also help that I put some of the money back into the channel. But I do hope you enjoy my content, and I hope you enjoy the video. And welcome to week 33 of the Arrowverse weekly review. And this week I'll be going over the fourth to last episode of Supergirl, I think, and the second to last episode of Stargirl second season. So let's get into it. And starting with Supergirl, I feel like it was kind of a desperate move to bring Lex Luthor back. It just seems like they're just trying to bring people in with him. And I think that, well, especially with it being a future version of Lex Luthor, that the past version is going to kind of get out kind of free because they still need to, well, use Lex Luthor in the Superman show, and, well, since they're allowed to use Lex Luthor on TV, there's no way that Lex Luthor is not appearing on Superman and Lois. The CW isn't crazy, and they know that Lex Luthor and Superman are one of the most famous comic book rivalries. Some would argue first, but I would say it's at least at a second. Batman and the Joker is probably probably the most famous rivalry ever between a hero and villain, but Superman and Lex Luthor are still high up there, and there's no way that they're going to be putting him in jail forever. So it seems that with this, and them using a future version of Lex Luthor, they're going to try to save the past version of Luthor and have him be going up against Superman and everything. And then the version that we see right now, he doesn't do anything for a long, long time because, well, it seems kind of obvious that with the show and only having a few episodes left, that Nixley will be defeated and not get a revenge. So Superman Luthor will never have the interactions with her, and time paradox stuff, and will mean, well, that won't happen anymore. But you kind of know that, so, well, not really, it's time travel, so things get complicated. I wonder if Lexus can bluff a Barry and destroy the timeline. Who knows. But going into the rest, I think that was pretty big Supergirl episode. Wasn't too interested. And I don't think I have much more to say about that, but Stargirl, let's go into that. And oh boy, that was a intense episode. Definitely, I'm excited for the finale. Yeah, and to go into it, there will be a spoiler warning right now. Why not? Because it was the second last episode, and I actually care about this, so let's go into it. So, Stargirl, it's getting pretty intense. It seems that the ultimate fight's going to be happening next week. in that his plan is to take over Courtney and use her as a weapon, and that is a pretty interesting plan. I think that it'll be pushed by Cindy telling her to use her darkness, but as Dr. Magnate was saying earlier in it, that they have to use light to defeat Eclipso. And I'm pretty interested to see how this goes. Because I know, well, they're not going to be killing off the main character of the show. And I don't think she's going to be killing anyone. I think they're going to find a way to probably either destroy or not even destroy, but probably re-imprison Eclipso. And I don't think he's going to be killed. Especially not by Courtney. But going to this episode, since that's next week's episode, it's some pretty crazy stuff. One of the best scenes in this was, well, when Pat started threatening Rick's uncle, and he goes and, well, starts closing the shades and locks the door and talk about how he doesn't like people like him, who treat people terribly, and that was a really intense and well done scene. One of the best scenes of the show. And yeah, I think that was a really fun way to do it. I really did enjoy that. Yeah, continuing on with the rest, we saw some more interesting stuff. As we continued watching, we saw, oh well, obviously Rick got out of jail, and it was pretty funny how Pat's like, I don't know why he decided to let you out. That was pretty dark, but yeah, let's continue on to other stuff. You see, well, Jenny's being kind of tormented by some of Eclipso's dark ooze or whatever it is that got into her ring. And yeah, that was interesting. The episode gets to, it's getting a little darker. Courtney talks to her mom about, well, if she feels disappointed because of what her, well, mom in the Shadowlands said. And she said, of course, that she feels satisfied raising her. And then, well, Mike goes to Jakeem and recruits him into the JSA since he wants to keep the bullpen since it's such a good friend to him. He gives him a semi-Spider-Man speech about great power and responsibility. But of course not using that exactly, even though I have used it in the Arrowverse before. And yeah, I think that was pretty interesting. I'm very excited to see how Stargirl ends. And in fact, right after I finish with this review, I am starting my rewatch of Stargirl. And that'll include seasons 1 and 2. So that will be out soon. Look out for my review of Legends, the first 99 episodes, which will be out in half an hour. And with the rest of it, I really do hope you enjoyed. On Sunday, I did make a decision for my Halloween video will be, and on Sunday I'll be telling 2 scary kind of campfire stories that I know. I'll be putting them on the channel, and that I think is going to be fun to do. So, I'll cover that on Sunday. That's just a quick little update. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.